Hello everyone. So today we're going to see all the phones that I got between April and May of 2026. So I got two phones in April and 14 phones in May. So in total they are 16. Anyways, let's start. Let me. There we go. We got here Motorola B220 on CTI. This one you have to angle it like this to see something on the display. See, because if you open it more you will just start freaking out, I guess. And yeah, it's better to have it like this when you turn it on. Now the other phone that I got in April is this Samsung Corby Pop, also known as the Genoa, on Claro. Works perfectly fine. Now let's move on to May. So now it's just the phone lot part because all these phones are from the phone lot. Anyways, we got here the Ericsson KF788, which doesn't work. I mean, you know why, you saw my post. This nightmare. Yeah, it's a really cool flip flop phone. Sad that doesn't work because it's CDMA. Now, from the year 2000, we got another CDMA phone, the Motorola Talkabout T2267, which also doesn't work, and for the same reason as the Ericsson. And I don't know what batteries those are because they are too tiny to be AA's and too big to be AAA's. So yeah, that's a weird battery for you. Another CDMA non-working phone. Yay. Now moving on to 2004, we got these two. The first of the Alcatel One Touch 557 works and it's on personal, if it even wants to turn on. Oh, low battery. Typical French. I mean, you can see it's French because it's real ugly, especially there with the asymmetrical buttons. Yeah, at least it works. We got here also the Moto B3, the original B3, not B3i, B3X, whatever, the original B3, and it doesn't work. You can see there one pin is missing, and both of the displays are dead. Basically, the internal and external are dead. Moving on to 2005, we got here Motorola B235, works on personal, but it has something, to say the least. I mean, you already know what it is, but I'll show you anyways. Poor thing is absolutely destroyed. And if you're asking, yes, also the external display is destroyed. That's really sad because it would be a working Motorola and personal. The other one that I have is the B555 and that one has a bad SIM card reader. So that's real sad. Anyways, the other phone from 2005 is also a personal. Yep, I got many personals in the phone lot. This Samsung, the SEH X636. What? Why? What did you turn off? It's got the stock animation and it's really good, I guess, and it doesn't want to. Yeah. Anyways, from 2007 now, got the Sony Ericsson W580i that works. Sadly, this one has a broken speaker, and also the headphone dongle that I have, it's also broken. So I guess I cannot hear anything with this phone. My mom used to have one of these, she told me. Now from 2009, we got a Claro BlackBerry Curve 8520, and it's untested just like my personal one because I don't have the battery for this. And the back cover went to the personal one because that's in better condition than this one. Now from 2010, we got here Samsung Chat 335, which works with a broken trackpad. And I forget to bring the battery here so I cannot show it, but trust me, it works. It's on Claro. Now moving on to here, we got the Samsung Galaxy Y Pro, the black one because I have a white one also. And just like the white one, it's on Claro. So now I got two Claro Y Pros in different colors. And yeah, this is Android, so it will just take a long time to turn on. Typical Android. Also, for some reason, these Y Pros always show me the low battery thing, even though the battery is full when I put it in my. See? When I put it in my junk too, it's full. But in these Y Pros, it always shows me that it's low or empty for some reason. I hate that. Also, this one has a broken charging port. So if I want to charge the battery, I have to use the white one. Now we got here Sony Ericsson Xperia Neo B, officially the longest named phone in my collection, I guess. And it, how do I explain this? With the freakish cable turns on for some seconds and then boot loops. I like you can see the home screen for a few seconds and then turns off. But when you put a battery in it, it just boot loops. No home screen, no nothing, just boot loops. And it's unlocked. I'm gonna guess that this was a personal model because it came with a personal SIM card. So yeah, That's a new Sony smartphone for my collection, I guess. Now we got here my first Motorola from the dark ages, I like to call it, between 2007 and 2013. This one from 2012. The i418 on Nextel. Yeah, this is really hard to turn on because you have to hold the battery in a very specific way and pray that it turns on. Also, this is one of the last ever made Nextels, at least by Motorola, because then Nextel shut down in the USA, but they stayed here until 2019, I think, and they just started rebadging Samsung phones, just like every carrier does. Anyways, from 2013 we got Nokia Asha 503. I already have one of these. Cool to have a second one. The one that I have is in better condition though. But this one's Claro, and the other one is unlocked. And also the back cover is ooey. Yep, Claro. I suck at talking, mate. Claro logo. There we go. And we got Claro bloatware. And yeah, that stuff. And lastly, the most generic phone of the month, obviously, Hyundai D245 from 2015. As you may have guessed, it's a MediaTek phone. And it will make the MediaTek startup sounds that yep, that one that everyone knows. And yeah, those are all the phones that I got in April and May of 2026. And thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.